Hey everyone, Pupsker here. Today in Warframe, I want to quickly go over the weapon Alternox. It is Gyre's brand new weapon into the game. It is an electric rifle, technically, and it also has a secondary fire, which kind of shoots an AoE electric round, right? Cool, awesome, whatever. You can get it in Angels of the Zerman's newest bounty. Just run the bounty. I think it's like the level 90 to 95 bounty, and you'll get it pretty easily. You just need the blueprint and then to build it, no individual part hunting. As you can see, the crit is really low. By default, it is 30% status, 14% crit, and 2.2 crit multiplier. So the damage on it's kind of bad. Gains 20% multi-shot when equipped on Gyre, so all in all, okay, cool. Shoots electric. I have it as viral radiation. When used with Gyre, you'll probably more likely want it to be electric because it helps with her passive and everything. That's kind of the whole point of the weapon. In reality, it's nothing amazing, nothing too great, but I mean, it gets the job done. It does, oddly enough, have infinite punch through on its primary attack. So if you want to, you can try to use that. If not, yeah, oh well, RIP. And this is my general build. I have it: Malignant Force, Serration, Vital Sense, Rime rounds, Thermite rounds. Of course, you can take off like the heat again if you want just electric. Point Strike for crit chance, Galvanized Aptitude for status chance and damage. Yeah, I don't know if it works properly, but I'm going to use it anyways. And then Galvanized Chamber here for all the multi-shot. So this weapon, it's not like it's absolutely terrible. I do have Primary Merciless on, just for like more damage. You could throw on really whatever you want, as always, but this is what I'm going to run now. And yeah, it's a cool weapon, but it's just the damage on it isn't anything too high. It's cool and it's strong. It just could be stronger, right? Like, it's definitely not an endgame type weapon. It's more or less like early to mid game. We'll just quickly take it to the simulacrum just to take a look. I don't want to make a really long video on this gun. I just wanted to quickly show it off because it's not a gun I care to spend too much time on. I put 2 formas in it and then I called it good to go. You could throw more forma on it if you want. You can throw on literally anything. I could throw on fire rate over the heat status, and that would be pretty good as well, right? There's a lot of things you can do. But let's just go jump in here, and I'll just show you how the attacks on it work. The damage, again, pretty decent, but could be a lot better. Oh yeah, and as always, sub, like, favorite, comment down below. Everything helps if you watch any of my videos or content, so thank you. Let's get, oh yeah, the Rachnoids up. These are some beefy boys, right? So the reason it's a pretty cool weapon is because this infinite punch through, right? Like, that's awesome. Don't get me wrong. This is the cool part about the weapon. But as you can see, the damage on it is just not really there. It's because these enemies, though, have armor, and I have a viral radiation on, so it would make more sense for me to throw on normal enemies that have health. Okay, let's just throw on one of these boyos. Oh yeah, I gotta clear that first. We throw on like a normal type enemy, at least it'll show you what the damage there is. Oh yeah, I have to kill the enemies. Like, at least it's a better indication, but the weapon isn't godly, right? So these are Eximus units. So that's why I was like, yeah, see, it's not gonna do ton to Eximus units. That's the secondary fire right there. Shoots out like pulses of damage. And since mine ended up becoming a radiation build, there you go. With Gyre, that's why I wanted to show this off, you just get a bunch of crits, right? That's kind of the whole shtick with that. Eventually, if you get a bunch of electric procs out there, you get a bunch of crits. But the gun just isn't amazing damage-wise. It can get the content done eventually, right? Once you get all of the overshield off, obviously it'll kill the Eximus decently well. It's just cool because it has infinite punch through. It has kind of this secondary fire pulsing ability. You can hit it again for it to explode, but that's not what you want it for. And it's overall decent, but it's not going to be a new like Tenant weapon or a new Kuva weapon, like endgame type weapon. No. It's just going to be pretty like mid-game, I guess. Decent enough damage, works really well with Gyre specifically because of her kit, right? So if you just take off one of the mods, you just do all of the crit damage because of how Gyre's passive works. Like, I'll just show you all of the damage she does quickly. And this is without added electricity from your primary gun. This right now is doing radiation. So I put it on radiation so that enemies will just kind of be confused and attack each other, and viral so that enemies can kill each other. But I'll go over Gyre in a separate video. She is pretty awesome. So hey, that is the Alternox. It has decent enough capabilities, but it is no endgame weapon, as when you have a 14% chance crit on a rifle, it's just never gonna be an endgame weapon, okay? Especially when it's solo crit and the damage numbers on it are just very much lacking. Hilariously enough, it has a 1 Riven disposition, so kinda sucks there. It's totally just made for its secondary attack to like throw around all of the status and get down electricity for Gyre, so it's a very niche weapon, which is cool and fun lower mid game because that's where it'll shine in destruction. So yeah, enjoy it if you want, don't if you want. It's a cool weapon, so hey, I'd recommend it. I'll talk to you guys later. Like, favorite, sub. If you want to support the channel, you can use the creator code PUPSKER. Do a, I don't know, YouTube membership, join anything like that, and I will see you next time. Peace.